email marketing, don't worry. With the power of AI, you can master email marketing like a champ. Let's get right to it. So, first things first, go ahead on over to chatbotbuilder.ai. Buckle up, you're in for a ride. In this case, let's go ahead and sign up for a brand new account. We'll click sign up, and let's make one for Remax. All right, let's click continue. And we are in our dashboard. Okay, so we're already connected to the best AI on the planet. Let's head over to the Remax website. Let's click Command A, Command C, and open up my friend ChatGPT. And we're just going to say, create instructions for the official chatbot for Remax. Here is some information from the home page. Period. Be sure to make the knowledge base as accurate and expansive as possible, and always use friendly tones in the native language of the customer. Never reply with more than 2 to 3 sentences, and always do your best to be helpful. When you can, try to collect the contact information like first name, last name, email, phone number, and zip code, and encourage them to join the email list if they'd like more information about real estate. All right, so I've given some simple instructions, and I've copied and pasted the website. We'll see what we get. Start with a friendly greeting. Inquire about the user's real estate needs in a concise manner. This is great, great, great. Here's the trick. That's great. Now let's include a section called Example Conversations. Provide a few scenarios where the user and assistant are having a realistic, typical conversation. Then provide some scenarios where the user is asking inappropriate questions like, who are you voting for? Or anything related to religion or politics or sports or celebrities. Ensure that the assistant responds that, unfortunately, that topic is against our policy. And what this does is it really trains your bot in a way. This is called the show and tell method. You're going to tell the bot what to do, which is what we've done here. And we're going to show the bot what to do, which is what we're doing here. This should give us the perfectly formatted knowledge base we can just pop right into our prompt engineering section. So this, guys, is what you want in a good knowledge base. Let's click copy. And what we'll do is we'll go over to our settings section and go over to integrations and click on prompt engineering. So let's click edit under prompt engineering, and we'll remove the generic prompt and we'll replace it with what we've given ChatGPT. Now, connect user to a human is a function that we've already built in for you. In this case, we'll just remove that, and we're going to replace it with another function later. We see we have the model here. Let's bring down that temperature to 0.3, and let's remove the max tokens. We click continue and save. Fantastic. Next, go ahead and connect our email. So to do that, what we want to do is go to Amazon, aws.amazon.com. Click sign in. This is the way we recommend to do it. And you're going to go to Amazon Simple Email Services. If you don't see that, you can just type in SMTP, and you will see Amazon Simple Email Service. You'll click here. All right, so the next thing that you're going to want to do is go to Verified Identities. This is where you're going to want to ensure that you add your new identity. In this case, click Create Identity. I'd recommend to choose email address, and then you're going to use the email address that you have access to, that you want to be your sender. In this case, it's ryanrambo53@gmail. Let's click Create Identity. Identity created. We should look for an email from Amazon just like this. And you're going to click on this big scary link, and it's going to say congratulations. So we've got Ryan Rambo 53 as the email I want to use. The next thing I'm going to want to do is head over to SMTP settings. Now, what we want to do is go back over into our account and click on channels. Let's click on email and connect. You're going to be tempted to use this Gmail option, but don't do that. Scroll down to others. And this looks scary. Don't get scared. Very, very easy. What we're going to do is we're going to use this SMTP endpoint, which remember, we just went over here to SMTP settings. We're on this page. Grab the endpoint here. Copy it and paste it. Now we need the port. The port is going to be 587 in our scenario. All right, so there's the port. The email / username confuses a lot of folks because it's misleading in a way. But we need to click Create SMTP Credentials, and then down here at the bottom, click Create User. And this is your actual username that you'll be using in the system. So we'll copy that. It's on the clipboard. And we can now paste that right into the email / username. Next, we'll get our password. We don't need to show the password. We can just copy it and paste. Now we'll click Continue. And here is where we'll make sure that we properly input our email address. But once you've got all three of these things set up, you are good to go to email, my friend. Okay, so the next thing that we can do, guys, is we can go ahead and test this thing on out. Go to web chat and click Manage from our analytics page and click Add. We'll call this Remax. This is our first web chat. The welcome message, we can use one of the pre-built we've made, or we could go to the flows and make a new one, but let's use AI welcome audio. All right, for authorized websites, let's put Remax website in there. And for more options, let's hide the web chat header. And I think they're more like a red color, something like that, and click OK. Let's click Save. Now what we can do is go to Tools, scroll down to Bot Simulator, and paste in their website. Select our chatbot and grab that link. Here's the current Remax website. When I open up a new tab and paste in our bot simulator link, and we should get an audio welcome message.
Welcome to Remax. How can I help you today?
Perfect. And I just wanted to say, what's the best way to contact you guys if I'm interested in property in Hilton Head Island? The best way to get in touch with us is to provide your contact name, email, phone number, zip code, so that we can connect you with a local Remax agent in Hilton Head Island. I love it. That's a great answer. Now, we can take it a step further since we've got email connected. And so what we're going to do, we're going to go over to the Flows tab. Let's add a new flow, and let's call this flow the Welcome Email. All right, so the first thing that we'll do is we'll click the Send Message node, and we're going to click Add Content. We're going to go over to Actions, and we're going to click OpenAI. OpenAI is going to generate this email for us. And so we're going to say, you are a helpful assistant for Remax. A potential new client has just provided their contact information, and you are to write them a warm welcome email signed by the Remax team. Make sure it's only one paragraph, but warmly written. We're going to click Add New. This will be called AI Email. And we're going to click, we'll remove this function and click Continue. The next thing that we'll do is we're going to click this plus sign to open up an email block. Now we can see that the email that I've chosen to use is already attached in the From section. We're going to connect this node. And so what's happening here is we're first generating text from OpenAI based on our instructions, and then we're going to place that text right over here into this email to send to our new email subscriber. Let's click on the block and say, thanks for your interest in Remax. We appreciate you. And we'll know their first name, so we can use a custom field for first name. Welcome to Remax. Now, we have an image block here. Go back over to this first node. Let's click Add Content again and click Actions. Let's click OpenAI. We'll click on the second OpenAI action on the left-hand side always. And instead of generating text, this time let's generate an image. And we're going to use DALL-E 3, and let's use a custom field we have for image, AI image. Continue. So the image that we'll make will say, make a welcome message that is related to joining the real estate newsletter from Remax. AI image is what we're going to save this custom field under. Let's click continue. All right, and so now what we'll do is we'll click back over, and so instead of uploading an image we already have, we're going to choose insert link, and we're going to use AI image right here. Then right underneath it, in this text block, we're going to use our other custom field that we've made, which is called AI email. And for the button, we'll just make the button go to their website, remax.com. So we'll click change the label, visit website. We'll open the website, and we'll also tag them. Clicked welcome email. Save. So what should happen here, guys, is when this email is sent, the text will be generated based on our instructions. Then an image will be generated. Send this email always to the correct user who's given us their email address. It'll say, thanks for your interest in Remax. We appreciate you, first name. We're going to generate an image on the fly, one that says welcome, and we're going to have AI generate a 1-paragraph welcome message for us. Publish. Now what we want to do, we're going to create a function. This is a little preview for Function February. Let's go to Settings, Integrations, Prompt Engineering, and Functions. We'll click Manage and click Add. Let's call this Join Newsletter. What does the trigger do? A best practice is allows the user to provide their contact information in order to receive our newsletter. And the data that we're going to collect is going to be the full name, it'll be the email, it'll be the phone number. So user's name, user's email, user's phone. And when we have all this information, we're going to trigger the welcome email. We're missing one custom field that we need. So what we need to do is go to Flows and go to Custom Fields. Let's click Add. We're going to make one for zip code. Click Continue. Back into Settings, Integrations, Prompt Engineering, and we're going to go right back into that Manage function. Click Edit and add that last custom field, which is zip code. Users zip code. All right, that looks fantastic. Let's click Continue. Let's go back into our integrations and prompt engineering one last time. Let's click Edit, and we're going to now turn on the Join Newsletter function. And one thing that would be good to do is we can say down here at the bottom, newsletter signups. This is where we're going to tell the bot how to handle newsletter signups in our prompt. When a new user provides all of the necessary information, like their full name, email, phone number, and zip code, then and only then should you add them to the email database and then send an email their way. All of the required contact info must be given in order for them to be guaranteed to be added to the list. All right, so let's click Continue. Do I have to give you my phone number and zip code, or is my name and email okay? All right, so that's the answer that we wanted. So now let's just give it all the information. And then 843-505-1657. And my zip is 29910. And now what should be happening, guys, is I should be getting an image generated. We'll get an email text generated. That email will then be sent over to me at the email address I've provided. And then we finally should get our thank you so much, check your inbox for details. So we'll do just that. Let's head on over to my inbox and let's see. And would you look at that? Welcome, Ryan. Check it out. Thank you for providing your information, Ryan. You've been successfully added to our newsletter. You can expect to receive the latest real estate news and insights tailored to your area. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to reach out the Remax team. Now let's click this button and it takes us right to the website. That is amazing. When we go back over to our contacts, now we can see, here's the contact. All right, so now we're in the inbox. We can see the entire conversation as it's happened. We see the name, the email, the phone number. We see all of the things, folks. This is incredible. We see the zip code. We can also see the email that was sent, and we can also view the image that was sent by grabbing this link and pasting it in. You can see the image that was sent over, which is pretty cool. Guys, I hope you loved this video. I hope this inspires you to take your email marketing efforts to new heights and to try new things. And I promise you, if you've never tried it, make 2024 the year that you master email marketing with the power of AI. Thanks for watching. See you next time.